broke down whoever was trying to block him very easily because he was chasing him from the very start and ended up being able to dump him in the end zone for 2 points.
So the Decorah Vikings with their first safety of the season, and it'll be West Delaware kicking off from left to right as Decorah takes a 2-0 lead early on in this ball game. West Delaware started at their 20, a 3-yard gain, a 10-yard sack, a 5-yard penalty, and a 4-yard sack for a safety. So West Delaware, it looks like
when's the last time
they will kick off. They have the option of kicking or punting. It'll be Adam Newhouse to kick off, and Josh Lee and Drew Schwartz back deep for Decorah.
I was going to ask you guys, Coach, when's the last time you've seen a safety in a high school football game?
Been a while. Maybe Mary can help us out. Mary Herman doing the stats just to our left. As Newhouse will kick off to Schwartz and Edie. Here's the kick. And it comes down to Schwartz at the near side hash mark at the 37, runs to the center of the field to the 45. He runs to the 50, and he'll make his way inside West Delaware territory, and he's knocked back from the 49-yard line. So it is a 14-yard return for Edie, and the Vikes will start in West Delaware territory, moving right to left, 10-16 to play first quarter. It is a 2-0 lead for Decorah.
Well, it wasn't a very long kick off the tee after the safety, and we got a good return for good field position.
Peter to the right side, Johnson to left. Vikes move right to left, I formation with Josie and Johansson. A wing back left side is Drew Schwartz. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson. Hole off the right side and more. He's inside the 40 and brought down at the 38-yard line. Travis Meisgeiger brought him down. Gain of 11, 1st and 10 Decorah.
Great job off first down. That's a awesome power run there. A good team play because it was against the power side, and Jewell led the blocks there up front as well as the other power side offensive linemen.
1st and 10, 38-yard line. Breitenmeyer to the right side. Peter off to the left. I formation. Josie and Johansson. Wing back right is Schwartz. Qualley takes, gives on a wing back sweep to Schwartz. Left side finds a gap inside the 30 and a wrestle down near the 33-yard line. He was inside the 35 to the 33. Jake Voss, the man that brought him down towards the near side hash mark. It's a gain of 5 yards.
And a good first down play on a wing back little sweep from right to left, and a good enough hole of where we wanted to attack to get 5 yards.
2-0 Decorah, 9:24 and counting first quarter. 2nd and 5 from the 33. Football towards the left or near side hash mark. Johnson right, Schwartz left, wing back right is Peter, split backs Josie and Holt. Drop of the throw is Qualley, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right. He's hit at the 45 and he's set. Back at the 45-yard line. The man who got to him first was T.J. Olson, but there was 3 guys breaking free. They're going to mark him at the 46, a loss of 13.
Well, to Jake's, for him, he really didn't have anywhere to go with the football. It was a good coverage sack, if you will. We got to do a better job pass protection, though. He didn't have a whole lot of time to throw that football.
3rd and 13 for the Vikings from the West Delaware 46. Peter right, Breitenmeyer left, wing back left is Schwartz, I formation with Josie and Johansson. West Delaware showing blitz. Here is the give up the middle to Josie Jewell, and he gets off of one defender and gets brought down near the 43-yard line. The ankle tackle of Travis Meisgeiger brought him down. It's a gain of 3, but he needed a lot more than that. And the punt unit coming on for Decorah. James Astley, the leading punter in the district, will head onto the field.
Well, the Manchester Hawks rose up pretty well on their first defensive series here. That was not a play that was going to go anywhere because there wasn't anywhere to go through the point of attack. So give credit on this first defensive series to the Hawks.
So Osley, averaging 43 yards a punt, will move forward and get the kick away after receiving the snap from Kephart. Gable takes the punt return inside the 10-yard line at the 8, runs up the far sideline, gets brought down by Jewell and Hubden at the 19-yard line. The punt returner that time actually for West Delaware was a new player that hadn't returned in the game. That was Luke Palmer. So 1st and 10, Hawks from the 19-yard line. 7:44 to play first quarter, 2-0 Decorah. The punt of 35 and a return of 11 on the previous play. Receivers left and right. Lammers in the pistol, takes the snap, drops back to throw, fires the right side, and it's incomplete. He threw it at the hands of Goebel, who was covered well by Nimrod in the right flat near the 25-yard line, but he couldn't pull it in. Second down upcoming.
Well, it was a drag route across the middle by the slot receiver, and the ball was there, just was a little bit low for Gable to get to, and good job defensively as well, being right there was Gavin Nimrod.
Second and 10 from the 19-yard line. Curley to the right side. Wing back right is Goebel. I formation in the backfield with Tutt in the tail of the tandem. Lammers is under center. He'll give to the fullback, or no, he'll keep it off the right side, and he won't get much ahead to the 20-yard line. Perhaps it was a busted play there, and now Decorah is going to say they have the football, and they do. Josie Jewell out of the pile with the football. A turnover goes Decorah's way for the first time tonight. Vikes with a golden opportunity with 7.5 to play first quarter.
Well, we stood our ground well at where they wanted to attack, and I really don't know how the ball ended up on the ground, but Jewell ended up with the ball for a good play on our part.
First and 10, 20-yard line. Receivers left and right, I formation. Wing left is Schwartz. Qualley takes, gives to Josie left side. He powers inside the 20-yard line, but doesn't get much beyond that. He ran into Big Dean Brookhammer, get knocked back for a gain of 0 at the 22nd down.
Wasn't any blocking where Josie was trying to run. I think it was a fullback 6 play where we were trying to run off our quick side, and just not a whole lot of blocking there. Give West Delaware credit. Brookhammer really read that play nicely, got off his block, and stood Josie up.
Second and 10 from the 20. Vikes moving right to left. Wing back right is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Split to the left side. Brighton Meyer I formation with Josie and Holt. Give to Holt. Johansson behind Josie up the middle. 15-10. Spinning inside the 10 and brought down at the 5-yard line. Johansson straight up the middle for a first down. Tackled on the play by Zach Muller.
From no hole on the previous play to a huge hole on this play for Johansson behind Jewell, right up off the left guard and tackle. Just a huge hole to run through.
First and goal at the 5-yard line for Decorah. 6.5 to play first quarter. 2-0 Decorah. To the left side, Johnson. Wing back right is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie right side, powers his way inside the 5, and down he goes near the 2-yard line. Brookhammer leads the defensive charges. Mike Skagger also there. Second down, ball in the center of the field.
Well, that time ran behind the power side. Looked like another fullback, just a quick handoff there to Josie, and got 3 yards there, but not before West Delaware collapsed on the play nicely.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line. Split to the left near side is Meyer. Wing back right is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center. Peter surveys the defense and takes the snap. Give off the left side to Josie. Powers into the end zone for the touchdown. Vikes take an 8-0 lead with 5:48 to play first quarter.
Well, Jewell on a good spin move right where the first would-be tackler thought he was going to have enough grip on him to pull him down, but he spun out of that, and he had 2 yards to go and made it in for 6 points, Decorah.
1 minute, 41 seconds off the clock, 20 yards in 4 plays. Josh Lee for the PAT. He is 17 for 18 on the season in said category. Kephart will be the snapper, and Bryce Pierce will be the holder. The swinging gate from the left hash mark over towards the center of the field. Snap to Pierce. He puts it down for Lee's PAT, which is up and good. It's 9-0 Decorah, 5:48 to play first quarter. And this for the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. Russell and Tutton back deep to field the kick of Josh Lee with 5:48 to play here in the first quarter. Defense has scored and the offense has scored thus far in the Decorah Vikings with a 9-0 lead. Vikings converting off the turnover a moment ago. Lee put his first football into the end zone, and my goodness, do they have a TV timeout here? Never have radio timeouts, but they have TV timeouts. Figure that one out. You can tell me to shush anytime here, Coach. Lee kicks off from right to left as we look at Brown Field here in Manchester. Here is the approach and the kick. It is deep. And Tutton will catch it 5 yards deep, so Josh Lee 2 for 2 on the kickoff touchbacks tonight. So we're halfway through the quarter, and we have not had a snap in Decorah territory yet.
Lee doing as well as you can do on his 2 opportunities, high and deep into the end zone for touchbacks.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Hawks moving right to left, trailing 9-0. Boss to the left side and Curley off to the right. Lammers will be in the pistol. Directly behind him is Tutton. Goebel, the tight end, right side of the line. Curley in motion right to left. Give his to Tutton. Runs in to a crowd left side and got brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A combination tackle of Peter and Ashbacker brought him down. Gain of 0, 2nd and 10.
We didn't see Tutton for very long because Ashbacker absolutely buried him in the backfield. Vikes, as we talked about early going, guys, trenches right now. Vikes winning the battle. Ashbacker showing right there.
2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line with 5:20 to play in the first quarter. A 9-0 lead for Decorah. 3 receivers to the left far side. Lammers in the pistol, Tutton behind him. Goebel, the tight end, on the right near side of the line. Now he shifts Tutton over to the left side of the line as Lammers takes the snap, drops back to throw. Lammers with time, fires over the middle, leap and grab made by Curley, cutting right. He's to the 35-40. Hit by Johnson and dragged down along the near side. Numbers at the 46-yard line. It'll be a first down and a gain of 26 yards.
The whole secret to the success of the play is we didn't have any kind of rush this time. They put a body on everybody on our line of scrimmage, gave their quarterback time enough to throw, and the receiver made a nice above-the-head catch, and it was just a nice play on their part.
Football on the right near side, hash mark 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line, and a timeout is asked for by Doug Winkowitz as they did not have the right personnel on the field. And timeout on the field. It is 4:48 to play first quarter. Decorah leading 9-0. This for Hubden Oil. 4:48 to play here in the first quarter. West Delaware taking a timeout. It is a 9-0 lead for Decorah. An Andy Hubden sack in the end zone of Lammers for a safety, and a Josie Jewell touchdown run capping off of a drive with a Josie Jewell field goal. Or fumble recovery, I'm sorry. First down and 10, 46-yard line. Full house backfield, Tutton the tail of the threesome. He'll get the handoff, runs off the left side, finds a gap inside Decorah territory, keeps the legs moving down to the Decorah 48-yard line. Brought down in the center of the field. In fact, he wasn't brought down. He was stood up and knocked back. It was Schwartz and Edie as well as Osley there. A nice haul and a gain of 6 yards.
Well, Darren just said why the play went well. They got a good push with 2 lead blockers out of the backfield in front of the ball carrier, and just a well-ran play on their part with nice blocking.
First snap inside Decorah territory with 4:12 to play in the first quarter. 9-0 Decorah. Receivers to the left and right side. Demmer to the left side, Curley to the right. Lammers under center I formation. Give is to Tutton off the right side. Tries to spin his way forward and comes down in the arms of Dustin Smith at the 47-yard line, brought down along the right side or near side hash mark. It's a gain of a yard. It's third down upcoming.
We did enough hand fighting up front, really to stand our ground, and then Dustin came in from his defensive end position and swooped in and made a nice stranded tackle on Tutton there.
West Delaware 0 of 1 on third downs, 3rd and 3 from the 47-yard line. Curley split to the right near side. Goebel the wing back right side. I formation in the backfield. Give to Tutton right side. Hitting the backfield. Keeps fighting forward. Bounces off of Drew Schwartz's tackle and lunges ahead to the 44-yard line. It'll be close, and depending on the spot of the football, very close to a first down. Schwartz and McKinley McCabe brought him down, and Dennis Ramos' crew is going to bring in the sticks. This one is awfully, awfully close.
My call is it's about the length of the football short, but what an effort on their back's part to keep his balance upright and keep trying to spin and jerk and drive, but I think he's just going to be a little bit short.
McKinley McCabe is playing one of the tackle positions right now, in fact playing the nose for Decorah, and in fact he is just going to be a little bit short. Who says you can't see? West Delaware, Tom Hodek giving us a good view on the video. West Delaware fans saying it's short. You know what? That's a black or white discussion there. How can you say it's not short? So fourth down in inches it will be. Literally inches from the 44-yard line. The ball is just above the 44-yard line on the right or near side hash mark. You need to get just inside. You basically need to get the 44-yard line in a situation like this. It'll be a full house backfield with Voss, Goebel, and Tutton. Split to the right near side is Gable. Demmer, the tight end, left side of the line. Lammers is going to sneak it, and if he got anything, he got the first down, and he does, as Lammers moves forward to the 43-yard line along the right or near side hash marks.
Well, they're in a power backfield with quarterback and three other backs lined up behind him, but the quarterback did the job himself on the old traditional quarterback sneak.
And we'll give some credit to the center and the guard that time as well, Coach.
Okay.
3-minute mark, first quarter, 9-0 Decorah. 1st and 10, West Delaware, just inside the Decorah 43-yard line. To the left side will go Ryan Dudak. To the right side will be Jack Curley. Lammers will be in the pistol. Tutton behind him. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Snap to Lammers. Rushes on. Swings it out. Left side catch made by Tutton at the 48. Tripped up and down he goes. The man who made the play that time was Gavin Nimrod from his secondary position, who brings down Tutton after a loss back to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 11.
That's great recognition by Gavin, guys, of understanding where the football was going and then having the ability when he's coming up full speed to break down and make a tackle on a slippery Tutton.
2nd and 11 from the 44-yard line. Split to the right near side is Curley. Wingback left is Jake Voss. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Lammers in the pistol. Tutton behind him. Football left or far side hash mark. Give us to Tutton off the right side. It's blocked well for the moment, but bringing him down right at the 44 is Michael Peter. As Tutton looked for a gap, couldn't find a running lane. It was a stalemate at the line of scrimmage. Peter got off his block, dumps Tutton for no gain.
Yeah, just a good job by 2 of our defenders to meet the ball carrier right as he tried to turn the corner upfield and ends up absolutely no gain.
100 seconds to play in the quarter. 9-0 Decorah. 3rd down and 11 from the 44-yard line. A quad of receivers to the right near side. Demmer, the tight end, left side. Lammers in the shotgun all by himself. Lammers takes the snap. Retreats in the pocket. No rush. Throws the right side. Off the fingertips of Johnson. Incomplete. Lammers and Curley not on the same page near the 30-yard line. Brett Johnson, the only man who had a chance to catch that football. It's 4th down.
Well, you can see why Lammers in the ballgame. That kid can wing it around. It's just the accuracy point in the reads. And as Darren mentioned, Curley and him not on the same page right there.
Lammers is in with an empty backfield, 4 receivers, 2 to either side, and he has punted from this situation.
He's going to punt.
Snap back in good shape, and he'll move forward and get the kick away. This one bouncing near the 10-yard line. Josie gets away from it, and it just dies on the far side. Numbers at the 10. So a 34-yard punt, no return. 1:15 to play here in quarter number 1. It is Decorah leading 9-0, and 1st down and 10 from the 10-yard line for the first time really since the Waverly first half. Decorah has lousy field position.
Well, with not knowing whether they were going to fake the punt, you only put one guy back to return, and they kicked it away, and it was a nice job on their part to get it down to the 10-yard line.
Football right or far side hash mark as the Vikes move right to left. Johansson and Josie in an I formation, wing right, split to the right side. Johnson, tight end left is Peter. Give off the right side to Josie Jewell. He gets bent back near the 11-yard line, getting tackled right there on the line of scrimmage. The last man up is Jake Voss. It's a gain of a yard.
Well, it's a different ball game for Josie, of course, where everybody wants to make sure they can say that they put him down rather close to the line of scrimmage. It's worked better all year long when he's the lead block and Johansson gets the benefit of it.
2nd down and 9 from the 11-yard line. Brighton Meyer split right. Wing back left is Schwartz. Tight end left is Peter. Split backs Josie and Holt. Taking the snap. Quality pitch goes to Johansson. Left side turns upfield. He's out across the 15 to the 20. Josie to the 30. Josie to the 40. Josie's ahead of the field. One man to beat. Far side numbers 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. An 89-yard touchdown run for Josie Jewell. It's 15-0 Decorah with 24 seconds to play. Quarter number 1.
Well, it was a power pitch, guys. We pulled Hovden and, pulled Osley out to lead the brigade out there on that power side with Michael Peter. But guys, that play was made by Josie. I mean, granted, it was a good job of blocking, but that play was made by Josie. He's shown the ability to make people miss, and he did it right there using his feet.
89 yards, 2 plays, 49 seconds off the clock. Josh Lee on for the PAT. The swinging gate from the left hash mark to the center of the field. Kephart snaps it back to Pierce, who puts it down for Lee's PAT. It is up and good. It is 16-0 Decorah. We have 24 seconds left here in quarter number 1, and let's take a timeout for Vic's Heating and Plumbing. 90 yards in 2 plays, taking 51 seconds off the clock on the previous drive. 24 seconds left here in quarter number 1. Vikes so far looking good. 16-0 the score. West Delaware got a little bit of a drive going on their last possession, and we'll see what they do here in the third possession of the game, or their fourth possession of the game. One resulted in a safety, one resulted in a fumble, and another resulted in a punt. Josh Lee, who has put 2 of his kickoffs into the end zone, will boom this one, and Tutton will catch it a yard deep as Tutton tried to tiptoe on the end line that time, but Dennis Rama right on the call to wave that arm up and down for the touchback.
Also 12
First down at 10, 20-yard line. Moving left to right offensively will be the West Delaware Hawks, trailing 16-0 early on. Sweska and Lee at the corners, Nimrod and Schwartz at the safeties, Osley and Jewell at the linebackers, Michael Savaroff and Dustin Smith at the ends. Tackles Hovden and Ashbacker and Hovey back at the nose for Decorah. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Lammers takes the snap, rolls out to the left side off play action, fires downfield, catch made by Jake Voss out across the 30, shoved to the sideline by Dustin Smith at the 35-yard line. First down, gain of 15.
Very well executed, little rollout sprint type pass to the quarterback's left, and he let the receiver clear far enough away from the linebacker and threw it right on line. Very nice play on their part.
18 seconds left in the quarter, 16-0 Decorah. First down and 10 for West Delaware from the 35-yard line. Dudak to the left side, Curley to the near side right. Pistol set in the backfield. Boss wing back right. Give is to Tutton off the right side. Tripped up as he moves forward across the 40, and Drew Schwartz with a high tackle near the near side hash mark at the 41-yard line, and that will be a gain of 6 for Tutton. So that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. It is 16-0. Decorah leads it. Let's hear from Olson Explosives and the good folks at Decorah Tire Service. Welcome back to West Delaware. Decorah with 116 yards rushing, no passing, 116 overall to this point. West Delaware with 2 rushing, 41 passing, and 41 overall. 16-0. Decorah trails it, or leads it, as Tutton gets the handoff on a 2nd down and 4, runs towards the right guard and tried to cut it back towards the middle, comes down to the arms of Michael Savaroff, and he gets brought down at the 43-yard line. So a 3rd down upcoming here. 16-0 Decorah as West Delaware moving right to left for the first time tonight.
Not a lot of running room for their running back. He did a pretty good job of bouncing from a near hole, 1 hole out, making a couple yards.
3rd down and 2 will be from the West Delaware 43. Snap to Lammers, give to Tutton right side. First down, and no, he didn't. He got dragged, ran into his own blocker and got dragged down from behind. It looked like Savaroff was one of the men there, but jamming up the hole was Drew Schwartz, the safety. They'll mark him shy of the 45-yard line, so it's going to be a 4th down.
Well, Tutton's done that a few times tonight, guys, and obviously it's due to good Decorah defense, but a lot of it's he's ramming right into his own back of his offensive line, and right there, as Darren mentioned, got to give Drew Schwartz credit for stiffing that play up and pushing his blocker right back into Tutton.
And Lammers will be in a shotgun formation, 3 receivers out. Now Lammers will retreat as if to punt. Snap back in good shape. He'll move forward and get the punt away. This one not as good as it goes out of bounds in the vicinity of the Decorah 30-yard line. The back judge will move up and spot it at the 31. So the punt that time goes only 24 yards, no return. 10:41 to play. Quarter number 2. It is 16-0 Decorah, and the Vikes will start first down and 10 at their own 31-yard line, moving left to right for the first time tonight. Cole Sweska will be the wing back on the right side. Michael Peter, tight end right. It appears Nimrod and Jewell in an I formation, and split to the left side is Johnson. Qualley gives to Nimmy up the middle, and Gavin gets brought down as he tried to cut it back. Tried the left And then cut up towards the middle as Nimrod brought down by Meisgeiger. They give him a yard, 2nd and 9.
No hole and basically no gain, a 1-yard gain. You got to give that to the defensive front there of the Hawks.
2nd and 9 from the 32 with 10:18 to play in the second quarter. 16-0 Decorah. Breitenmeyer to the left side. Cole Sweska to the near side right. Tight end right is Peter. Split backs with Nimrod and with Jewell. Head linesman throws his flag. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Was he wearing white? Was he wearing black? Dennis Rima will tell us here in a moment. And it will be, looks like Decorah lining up offsides. Offsides against Decorah, and that's the first penalty of the night for Decorah. Only 1 for 5 for West Delaware as well. So 2nd down, 14 it'll be. Back to the Decorah 27-yard line. Breitenmeyer left side, Cole Sweska right. Split backs with Jewell and Nimrod. Tight end on the right side, Peter. Ball in the center of the field. Qualley takes the snap. The fake goes to Josie. He loses the football being fought for, and it's recovered by Decorah at the 27-yard line. The handoff wasn't there between Qualley and Jewell. Jewell recovers the fumble at the 27-yard line. Gain of 0, 3rd down, 14 for Decorah.
Well, it was a sprint handoff to Jewell, and I think that was Broghammer that got in there and really disrupted the play, really disconnecting Qualley there almost from the handoff. Broghammer almost took it himself and rumbled the other way.
Decorah 0 for 1 on 3rd downs. 3rd down, 14 from their own 27. Split backs, wing right, receivers left and right. Qualley takes the snap, dropping back to throw, looking the left side, firing the left side, threw it a bit behind Peter, incomplete as he was slanting in near the 35-yard line. Coverage provided on the play by Tyler Sherbring, and a 3-and-out from the Viking offense.
Not an accurate throw, but they had a cover man on each side of our receiver. It appeared as if we'd catch the ball. We'd got wedged in between 2 would-be tacklers, but the ball was thrown a little bit behind our receiver.
James Osley's first punt went 35 yards. He came in the leading average punter in the district. The snapper is Peter Kephart. High snap to Osley. He'll move forward, get the kick away. Goes end over end, bouncing at the 39. Gets by Tutton, who bobbles it at the 30 and just covers it up right there. As the punt that time goes 43 yards, no return, 9:18 to play quarter number 2. 16-0 Decorah. A Jewell touchdown, and in fact 2 Jewell touchdowns, one of 4 yards, one of 89 yards, and an Andy Hubden sack of Brett Lammers in the end zone. 1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line. This is Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC Decorah. Darren Swenson, Coach O, and JC with you here from Manchester's Brown Field tonight. West Delaware moving on offense from right to left. Dudak will be the lone setback. It will be a double wing set with Boss on the right side and Curley on the left. Double tights on the line of scrimmage as well. Snap to Lammers. Goes to Dudak. Runs the right side. Hole and more. He's to the 40. Being chased by Johnson to the 50. 40. Far sideline. 30. 20. 15. 10. 5. Touchdown. Ryan Dudak, the district's leading rusher on his first carry of the night. Takes it to the house for 70 yards. And it's 16-7 Decorah with 9:07 to play here in the second quarter.
Little more explosive type of back than the young man that started for them. Plus, he shook off a couple of what should have been tackled by us and broke out of the arms of a couple of our would-be tacklers and really did a nice job of running that ball for a touchdown.
And West Delaware going to go for 2 since the margin is 16 here, trying to pull within 8 with 9:07 to play here in the second quarter. Curley will go to the right side. Off to the left side is Voss. Lammers will stand in the pistol formation, and Dudak will be behind him. Give to Dudak right side. Walking to the right side, diving to the goal line, and he gets denied. Drew Schwartz, Andy Hubden, and Josie Jewell all there on the 2-point miss. So it's 16-6 with 9:07 to play here in the second quarter. And let's take a break for Hacker Nelson, CPAs and business consultant. Well, back here in Manchester, it's West Delaware trailing now 16-6 in what has been a little bit of a back-and-forth football game here early on in the ball game. Kicking off from right to left will be Adam Newhouse. His first kick was after a safety, and it was returned 14 yards by Josh Lee. Josh Lee will stand inside his 15-yard line on the far side. On the near side hash mark, Drew Schwartz will stand. inside the 15. Newhouse's kick causes Schwartz to retreat to the 10. Near side hash marks, runs ahead of the 15. Finds an opening to the 20. Drew ahead of the 25. He's to the 30, running left. He's to the 40. 45, being chased. He's near the 47-yard line. Jukes a man around a man there. He's to the 45, to the 40, and brought down at the 37-yard line. It was good blocking at the point of attack and a little shake and bake from Drew Schwartz at the end of things. It's a 52-yard return for Drew.
Well, how about stopping on a dime? Drew Schwartz showing some Barry Sanders-esque moves there, stopping and going, and little juke and jive is there, and mention a good job there by the special teams. We talk about them in early pregame, Darren, being keys, and Drew giving the Vikes a little jolt in the butt there to get back in Hawk territory to start their drive.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Football on the left or far side hash. Vikes moving left to right. Peter to the left side. Johnson to the right. I formation with Josie and with Holt. Give to Holt left side. Runs into Newhouse, the kicker, and gets bent back from the 39-yard line. Newhouse, the man, came in untouched. Johansson dumped for a loss of a yard.
Well, I can't say much more than what Darren just said.
Loss of 2, actually.
That play was doomed from the time our back took the ball because their man that ended up making the tackle was one step into our backfield.
2nd and 11 from the 39, 8:20 to play second quarter. Receivers left and right, I formation. 16-6, Decorah leads it. West Delaware showing blitz, they bring 6. Give off the right side to Gavin Nimrod. He'll move ahead off right guard, running the quick side ahead to the 35-yard line. It was brought down to the play by Jake Voss. It's a gain of 4, 3rd and long, Decorah.
Just to give our listeners a little bit more clear picture of what West Delaware is doing defensively, they're running a 34 set where they got 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers in there, and then they roll up a safety as well. That time, Jewell hit the firing linebacker to allow Johansson to give space to run there.
Johansson was the previous ball carrier. 3rd and 7 from the 35-yard line. Receivers left and right, wing right. Give to Johansson right side. Gets a block from Josie. Gets inside the 30 and bent down at the 25-yard line. It'll be a first down on a gain of 12 yards on the play.
A good team play. There was enough hole at the point of attack where the ball was meant to be run with a good lead block by your fullback and made it for a nice gain.
7.5 to play second quarter, 16-6. Decorah leads it. First down and 10 from the West Delaware 25. Breitenmeyer to the left side. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. I formation. Josie and hold off play action. Qualley has time. Dumps it left flat. Caught by Josie. He's inside the 20 and brought down at the 19-yard line. And it's a loose football, and Decorah has given it up. Recovering the fumble on the far side was Luke Palmer for West Delaware.
Well, it was a nice pitch and catch. The timing was well between Qualley and Jewell, but Jewell got hit hard. And I don't know if a helmet or what hit the ball, but you could see the ball from where we're about 130 yards away from it go right out, and they were lucky enough to fall on it.
First down and 10, West Delaware territory from the 15-yard line. First time in 143 plays and 33 possessions. The Vikes have had a turnover, only their 3rd of the season. First and 10 actually from the 19-yard line. Give to Dudak right side. Hits the hole at the 20 and gets knocked back from there. Josie Jewell, Drew Schwartz, James Osley, and Andy Hubden all there for Decorah. It's a gain of 2 to the 20, so it's 2nd and 8 from the 20.
Better job that time up front, guys, of flying to the football, if you will. Gotta have to give Andy Hubden credit because he held up his block, allowed those linebackers as well as Michael Peter to allow Jewell and Osley to flow the football and stiff Dudek up for only about a 1.5 yard gain.
2nd and 8 from the 20-yard line. Lammers in the pistol. Dudek behind him. Lammers takes the snap, has plenty of time. They can't find anybody open now. Throws deep down the middle of the field, going for Tutton, who drops the ball at the 38-yard line. Tutton had 3 steps on Josh Eady. A serendipitous play for the Decorah Vikings. He catches that at 16-12.
Let me tell you, too much time, obviously. The quarterback looked every which direction from sideline to sideline. He put the ball in the air 45, almost 50 yards. That, for a high school kid to throw the ball right on the money like that long in the air, it's a pretty good throw.
So 3rd and 8 from the 20-yard line for West Delaware. The Hawks are 0 of 4 on 3rd downs. 2 receivers right side, single receiver left. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Lammers takes the snap out of the shotgun. He's under pressure. Throws over the middle. Leaping grab is made by Jake Voss. Tackled right near the 27-yard line. Solo stop by Josie Jewell. It'll depend on the spot of the football. And the officials are going to say it's going to be a 4th down and 1. Nice grab by Voss there, going high for that football from Lammers.
Lammers put that football. He had some velocity on that puppy, too, and Voss went up and grabbed it. And give Jewell credit, though. He lassoed Voss right down on the spot, and good job by Josie to stop him in his tracks.
Empty backfield. Lammers will stand in the shotgun formation. He has punted twice out of this formation tonight, averaging 29 yards a punt. He'll retreat now. Snap back in good shape, and he'll move forward, get the kick away. Good hang time to this one. Josie calls for the fair catch, makes it along the left or far side, hash mark at the 42-yard line. So the punt goes 31, no return. 5:45 to play, second quarter. It is a lead of 16-6 for Decorah, but the momentum kind of in the balance right now, Coach O.
Well, we'll see what happens on this series right here. We're still, I think, where we can move the ball, and we're fortunate that they had that drop, because that would have really been a lift for them. 1st and
10, 43-yard line. Johnson left, Peter right. High formation with Johansson and Jewell. Wing back on the left side is Drew Schwartz, as Qualley draws West Delaware into the neutral zone with a hard count. It'll be the second penalty on West Delaware for 10 yards.
Shouldn't even be.
And the line judge is coming here and going to discuss a few things here. They are going to say encroachment against West Delaware. 1st down and 10. As Josh Carlin is in at the power tackle position, Brighton Meyer comes in and brings the play in for Jake Qualley. Kephart is still at center. Osley and Hovey at the guards. Smorstad and Carlin at the tackles right now. 1st and 5 from the 48-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Wing left. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson left side. Hole and more. He's inside the 50 and brought down to the 47-yard line. Close to 1st down yardage. Wrestled down by a pretty good wrestler, Dean Brookhammer. It's 2nd and inches.
Well, a good lead play there by the Vikes once again. Jewell leading the way against that power side. As Darren mentioned, give some credit there to Tyler Hovey in for Andy Hovden right now, as well as James Osley and Michael Peter for allowing Johansson to get some yards on there, and we just broke the huddle, I think.
And Decorah broke the huddle with 12 players. And whoever that's on your play runners there, because you know who's going to be rotating the plays. Whoever is going to be in one play is going to be out the other. They got to get out right away, Coach. That's on your play runners.
Yeah, that's a mental mistake. That's the fault of the 2 young men that are the messengers, in other words, for the play carriers. You're right. That's in layman's term, that's a bonehead.
Yeah. Some of the stuff you talked about Decorah needing to avoid tonight. 2nd and 6. Back to the Decorah 47-yard line. I formation, split to the right side. Johnson give off the left side is to Johansson. Johansson inside the 50 out of the 47-yard line. Close to 1st down yardage, similar to the previous line of scrimmage. Brought down on the play by Adam McGrain, and they may need to measure here. And they will measure, in fact. 4:43 to play till halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a Viking sports report, and we'll talk to Viking volleyball coach Dale Wilharm as we will preview the Decorah volleyball tournament tomorrow, 8:30 at Decorah High School. Don't forget, tomorrow, Iowa Central, Michigan, FM 100.5, 9 a.m. for the pregame, and 11 a.m. for the kickoff on that one. So it'll be a 1st down for Decorah. Vikes have been moving the football now. Unlike the last possession, you just need to hang on to the football here, guys.
Yeah, Hovden back in for Hovey, I do believe.
For Carlin.
For Carlin, excuse me.
Power tackle. Brighton Meyer to the right side. Split backs, Josie and Holt. Wing back left side is Schwartz. Tight end left side is Peter. Football on the left or far side. Hash mark as Vikes move left to right. Give to Josie left side. Behind blocking to the outside. Drag down on a nice open field stop. It was Tyler Jaden, the man that brought him down, but Josie did get 4th thanks to some nice interference.
Yeah, we got off the ball reasonably well, and Josie did bounce a little bit farther to the outside, but they got a good solo tackle by Jaden.
2nd down and 6 from the 43-yard line. Split to the right near side is Johnson. Ashbacker in at the quick tackle right now. Johansson and Jewell split behind Qualley. Wingback left side is Schwartz. Give off the right side to Johansson. Looks for a block. Runs into Dean Brookhammer. Gets bent back from the 40-yard line. He does get 3. And it's 3rd down upcoming. We're down to 3:43 to play in the first half. It's 16-6 Decorah.
Well, right there, another lead play. We're running that lead play a lot here. It's been our bread and butter here in the first half. And Johansson did a pretty good job there to get what he could, but West Delaware stiffened up there as well.
So 3rd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Receivers left and right. Split to the left side is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Drop it a throw is Qualley. Qualley throws the right side. Catch made by Josie. Loses his footing and down he goes at the 41-yard line. Jake Voss was there to make sure he didn't go any further, as was TJ Olson, and it's 4th down punt formation time, and Josie keeps his feet there. That's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looked like some kind of little screen. We had some blockers with him, but as he caught the ball and made his first step, his feet slipped out from underneath him.
And the Vikes only had 10 men on the field, so a timeout on the field. 2:47 to play till halftime. 16-6. Decorah leads it. And let's take a break for Spahn and Rose Lumber. 2:47 to play here in the first half. It is punt formation time for Decorah. 16-6. Decorah leads it. A 4-yard touchdown and an 9-yard touchdown for Josie Jewell. Andy Hubden, a safety, and it was a Ryan Dudak 70-yard touchdown run for West Delaware. Guys, it's nice to be in a ball game. Let's be honest. No disrespect to the teams you played to this point, but this is what Decorah needs at this point in the season if they want to accomplish what they want to accomplish this year. Snap back in good shape. Osley moves forward, gets the kick away. It's off the side of his foot, but bounces right near the 15-yard line. The line judge on the near side will line it up with referee Dennis Ryman. They'll mark it at the 14-yard line. So nice punt that time by Osley, only 27 yards, but the direction is what you needed, and it's 1st down and 10 for West Delaware at the 14-yard line.
Well, obviously, no possible return.
Yep.
You put it in the end zone, it'd have been out to the 20, so you got to say it's a pretty effective punt.
2:42 to play till halftime. 16-6 Decorah. Lammers in the shotgun. Dudek behind him. 3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Goebel the tight end right side of the line. Lammers takes, gives to Dudek, has blockers out in front. Tripped up by Josie Jewell, and down he goes near the 20. He got 6, but if Josie wasn't there, it was going for further.
Yeah, good job there by Josie to snake in from his linebacker position. And I would say early on, guys, Decorah was winning the battle up front, but West Delaware's done a better job here in the second quarter to better control that line of scrimmage, and they showed it right there.
2nd and 4 from the 20-yard line. 3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Lammers in the pistol. Dudek behind him. Give to Dudek right side. Tripped up by Osley. Got away from his tackle. Runs to the 30. Runs to the far sideline 40. East to the 50. 40. 30. 20. 15. 10. 5. Touchdown. Dudek with his second huge run of the night. He had a 70-yarder earlier. Has an 80-yarder here. And the Hawks pull within 16-6 with 1:58 to play till halftime.
He's got a lot of gifts there for a running back. He's explosive. He hits the hole quick. He's got good vision, and he's got good balance. He's a good running back.
And they will try the extra point this time. The PAT kicker is Timmy Tutton. He is 12 for 15 in said category this year. 1:58 to play till halftime. Snap spot kick up and good. So 16-13, 1:58 to play till halftime. Decorah on top. And that was really huge for West Delaware, knowing the fact Decorah gets the football to start the second half. As we will keep it here during the break.
Well, guys, first time adversity a little bit here, and see how the Vikes respond. As Coach mentioned, Dudek, you see why he gets he's gotten the touches and the yards he has this year. and give him credit, guys, but our angles that we're approaching the tacklers or attacking the ball carrier has not been the greatest either. I'm not discrediting Dudak because he's a strong runner, but we haven't taken the best angles of approaches to tackle him either and get him on the ground.
And the bottom line is you give this kid a little bit of a gap, it's going to be 6 points. We've seen it twice already tonight. And Lammers will kick out, Newhouse will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. Edie and Schwartz back deep for Decorah. 1:58 to play till halftime. It's 16-13, and here we go. Decorah with 2 timeouts remaining. Newhouse's kick down to the center of the field. It's caught by Schwartz at the 17. Runs straight ahead to the 20. He's to the 25. Bouncing left to the outside. Eludes a defender at the 25. Gets another block. Shakes and bakes and brought down at the 27-yard line. The ball came loose after the play, but they ruled the ball was down. So first down and 10 for Decorah from the 27. Minute 47 to play till halftime.
Not real effective return, though. A lot of jiving and running laterally, and this time it caught up with us. Really, we didn't return the ball all that well.
First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Football left or far side. Hash mark. Vikes moving left to right. Cole Sweska on a wing back left side. Tight end right is Peter. Split to the right side is Johnson. Split backs in the backfield. Give off the left side to Josie Jewell. Runs across the 30 and gets covered up near the 32-yard line. Brought down on the play by Adam McGreen amongst others. It's gain of 5.
Well, a pretty good hold there where Josie was trying to run the football. Play that we've run previously and haven't gained a whole lot. And right there, Josie ran through a couple tackles as well, which he usually does every play, but give the offensive line a little credit there, too, for giving him a hole to run through. 2nd and 5 from the 32. Split backs with Nimrod and Jewell this time. Receivers left and right. Drop it a throw is Qualley. Qualley has time. Throws the right side. Flag down from the umpires. Schweska couldn't hang on to the ball on the right flat near the 40-yard line. And Nick Kleisch was the man in coverage. The flag came from the umpire, and that's usually bad news for the offense.
Well, the ball was a little wide for our receiver to really reach. A good effort on Sweska's part.
They're talking to West Delaware. I'm assuming it's going to be a hold. And an interesting call here. Do you want to make it 3rd and 5 and possibly get the football back, or do you want to move or a chop block against Decorah? That's huge, so you definitely take the yards in that situation. Wow. That means a block, like a running back was blocking a guy in the upper part of his body while a guy was engaged, or an offensive lineman was engaged in the lower part of the body. So 2nd down and 22, back to the 17-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Wing left is Sweska, tight end right is Peter. Qualley takes draw play, running up the middle is Gavin Nimrod. He'll run across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Minute 3 to play till halftime. If you're West Delaware here, do you think about taking a timeout?
Well, that's a question I was just going to ask, do you? And it looks like they're not.
So 3rd down and 16 from the Decorah 23-yard line. We're inside of a minute to play in the first half, and since they're not taking a timeout, you take your time at the line of scrimmage here, don't you, Coach?
That's right. We're in the territory we're in here. We're deep in our own territory.
16-13, Decorah leads it. 35 seconds to play till halftime. Receivers left and right, split backs in the backfield. 3rd and 14 from the 23. Drop it a throw is Jake Qualley. Qualley with time, firing over the middle, and nearly intercepted. Going on the slant into Brighton Meyer, and Luke Palmer a little frustrated with himself that he didn't come down with the football near the 45-yard line. It's 4th down.
Well, the thing about doing what we did, this stops the clock and gives them a chance for a couple plays really again.
And James Osley on to punt for the 4th time coming into the night. Decorah had only punted 9 times all year. Tommy Tutton back deep to field the kick in single safety for West Delaware. Snap back in good shape, moves forward, gets the kick away, and that one going to land well out of bounds. That one a shank by James. That actually landed in the stands. The stands are right by the field here, and The head linesman continues to walk up, and it's going to be the West Delaware 48-yard line. So 25-yard punt, no return, 21 seconds to play till halftime. Just to keep in mind, they are 0 for 1 in field goal attempts for West Delaware this year. 16-13 Decorah, 21 seconds to play till halftime. First and 10, Decorah territory, 48-yard line. Only the third time this year a Decorah opponent has started in Decorah territory. Receivers left and right, slot to the left side. Lammers takes the snap, rushes on, scrambles to his left side, fires downfield, and it is caught. It is caught by Demers inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Mitch Demmer catching the ball from Lammers. It is a gain of 30 and a first down and 10 for West Delaware, and the Hawks take a timeout with 14 seconds left here in the half.
Well, they figured out their blocking assignments to give their passer plenty of time to let receivers run into open zone areas, and quarterback did a pretty nice job of threading it through a couple of our defenders, and a good catch by the receiver puts them definitely down into field goal range.
They're 0 for 1 on the season. Just to keep that in mind, there's 14 seconds left. You do have a timeout here, so the playbook is open right now, John.
It absolutely is, guys, and some adverse situations right now for the Vike defense. Are they going to stiffen up here and not allow West Delaware to get any points on the board before the half? This is a crucial situation in this football game. Well, obviously, 2 quarters left to play after this one, but gotta get some pressure. As Coach mentioned, we have not, besides for that first drive with Hovden with his 2 sacks, we have not touched Lammers at all, and he's been able to sit back there and pick our secondary apart.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line. 2 receivers left side. Curley off to the far side right. Lammers in the pistol. Dudak will be behind him. Lammers takes the snap, gives to Dudak right side. Runs inside the 15 and gets covered up near the 14-yard line. Nimrod and Austin Ashbacker on the stop. Timeout taken with 8 seconds to play in the first half. 16-13 the score. Now do you have time to go to the end zone once here, Coach?
I'd try the field goal. I'd try the field goal, Darren.
It was a gain of 5 on the previous play for Dudak. And Dudak, who Jamie Vasky told me a little bit, he was banged up a little last week. Tutton got the start at the running back position. And since he came back into the game, he's been kind of the spark plug for West Delaware on offense. More than kind of the spark plug, he has been the spark plug.
I got to call that an understatement. He has been the offense. He broke tackles on both runs, in other words, of 80 and 90 yards. So he's been the offense. Their quarterback has done a nice job here in the second quarter.
Holder will be Joey Globka, and Tommy Tutton will attempt the kick. The angle he was warming up at least, and it will be a field goal attempt. 31 yards, angle from the right side. 8 seconds left here in the half, and this would tie up the ball game should it go. West Delaware 0 of 1 on field goals this year. High snap, glove by Globka. Well, and the kick is partially deflected. It's taken by Josh Eady. Comes to the near side of the 15, 20. He's to the 25, getting blockers. There's a flag down at the 35 and gets brought down at the 37-yard line. Josh Eady caught that ball, hesitated for a second, and Coach got back into coaching mode there. As I don't know who got the block in the middle of the line that time, as I believe the penalty was on Decorah. And it was after the field goal kick. Now, if for some reason this penalty is on West Delaware,
we get another down.
Exactly. And as the officials will discuss things here, the Dennis Rima will. This is one of those situations, and now they're going to pick up the flag. They're going to block in the back against Decorah, and the penalty will be declined. So we go to halftime 16-13, and you know what? Due respect to the teams we've played to this point, Coach, nice to have a good ball game right now.
Yeah, it's fun to see when teams have a chance, in other words, to do good against each other and rise back and momentum shifts, and you get a good efforts out of both sides. Good 3A football going on right here.
John, your thoughts here in the first half?
Well, it's as you guys mentioned, it's good to have a ball game and exciting. My whole thing is now how do we respond to this adversity? Second half or second quarter that was won by West Delaware. Can Decorah come back with the football there that first possession of the second half and control the football and have a nice long sustaining drive.
All right, that is John Carlson and Dennis Owensack. We'll talk to them later on here in halftime. It is 16-13 Decorah leading here at the halftime break. And Dale Oilharm and a Viking Sports Report on the way next. After this, for Randy's CarQuest Auto Parts, for Bob Standard in for Wintersheik Mutual Insurance.
First half, we had some guys that were maybe trying to overplay almost, and they just need to relax here, and they know what to do, get their mind in the right mindset, and go out and execute. You know, big thing in the first half is we got to clean up a lot of fumbles and penalties that hurt us when we had good drives going. And
the bottom line is the play in the trenches. You guys seemingly won it first quarter. West Delaware won it second quarter. How do you get back on your side?
Well, you know, starting the half, we got to come out like we did the first half. And like I said, we just got to remember we got to do the basics things right first. If we do that, things will take care of themselves. But we got good team depth here, and we got to see, you know, just go through. This is the opportunity the kids actually have been looking for, and that is to, you know, play a complete 4 quarters. But we know as a team, we're still going to have guys rotating in here, and hopefully we'll continue wear on those big guys, because anytime you play a team that has good big guys like West Delaware, you know, you want to stay after them the whole time, because it does take a lot of oxygen in those big bodies, so hopefully we can keep coming at them.
And your kids tonight, you pitch a shutout. That makes Coach Friedoff happy.
It always does. Anytime you come down to Brownfield, you know, West Delaware is such a great football program, and it's a real tough road environment down here at Brownfield. I don't know if there's many other places we go, sophomore level, that's more challenging than coming down here. And the kids played tough. You know, special teams were crucial for us. Got a kick return for a touchdown, field goal, and hopefully we're doing our job, and that's getting those kids ready to play varsity next year.
Hey, we're in a ball game. Let's keep the scoreboard the same way and get a few more points on the visitors.
Sounds excellent, Darren. Thank you.
All right, Jeff Friedoff joining us here at the halftime break as we'll get everybody adjusted. One big happy Viking family here tonight. Got the coaches up to our left, Adam Riley, Jeff Friedoff, Tom Hodek, the video guy, and Mary Herman, of course, on the stats. Got to say hi to A.J. Carlin listening in at home tonight. A.J. is recovering from a motocross accident and cheering on the Vikings, and hopefully a good play from the Vikings here in the second half will aid in that recovery. We want to thank everybody tuning in, no matter where you're at tonight. I want to make special mention of we apparently have listeners up in Wisconsin. The Qualley family tunes in. The Qualley family, relatives of to our webcast here as we get the headsets turned around. I've got assigned headsets, and I knocked the hearing aid out of Coach O there. Things are getting a little rough and tumble here in the booth. And, of course, offense will have an opportunity here, and when you really get down to it, you had 2 players get all but 6 yards for you in that first half. It hasn't exactly been the well-oiled machine that we've seen out of the Viking offense, but in all reality, it's the best team you faced to this point, and it's what you wanted. And let's see the forest for the trees here, guys. This is what Decorah needed right now.
Right. We need to find out how we respond when we're in a ball game, and we're in one right now as the second half begins, and so it's a situation I think that we want to we don't want to make it as close as it has been, but it's still a learning experience for this team at this point, and now we got to respond in our favor.
Kicking off from right to left will be Adam Niehaus as the kick is short, goes through the wickets of Brady Dolly, comes to the near side and goes out of bounds in the vicinity of the 17-yard line. And the Viking, they rule that Dolly touched that one, so it's first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. In fact, they're going to mark him at the 19-yard line. So, offense time to get in gear. First down and 10 as the Vikings will move left to right to start the third quarter. Brett Johnson will be split to the left far side. Wing back left is Drew Schwartz. Tight end right is Michael Peter. Holt Johansson and Josie Jewell in I formation. Give to Holt right side behind Josie's blocking across the 20 to the 26-yard line. They'll get 6 on first down. Brought down on the play by Ryan Dudak. Or by Mitch Demmer, I'm sorry.
Well, power play there. We another power play where we went off our power side with Josie as the lead blocker and then running behind Hovden, Osley, and Peter, and they opened up a nice hole there for Holt to run through, and he ran hard as well.
2nd and 3 from the 26. Breitenmeyer to the left side, Peter to the right, wing back left is Schwartz, I formation. Holt and Josie give to Holt, left side behind Josie's blocking again across the 30, ridden down at the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down. The man that brought him down was Adam Zier.
Well, it was a good team play again. Our line was off on their bodies right from the cadence count, and with the lead block in front of the ball carrier, nice gain. So a nice team play.
Minute into the second half, 16-13 Decorah. Josie Jewell, 2 touchdown runs, and an Andy Hovden safety, the scoring tonight for the Vikings. Brett Johnson to the left side. Wing back left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. I formation with Dustin Smith and Holt Johansson. Give off play action. Qualley has time. Throwing down the middle of the field. Going for Brett Johnson. Dives, but can't get there near the 30-yard line. Johnson had a step on his defender. Sherbrink in the middle of the field near the 30-yard line to the end zone to our right. The ball a touch too long. Nice try, though.
Well, I like the play action on first down and better pass protection that time, guys. Qualley had time to set his feet just a touch over Johnson's head. I like how Johnson tried to lay out for the football, though, trying to make a spectacular catch.
2nd and 10 from the 36. Breitenmeyer left side, Drew Schwartz right. Wing back left is Peter. I formation with Jewell and Johansson. Qualley gives to Johansson right side. Hold on more. He runs to the 40. Bounces right to the outside of the 50. Coming to the near sideline, 45, and bumped out of bounds. At the 40-yard line in West Delaware territory, Luke Palmer, the man that bumped into the sideline, 25 and a first down and 10, make it 26 as it's marked at the 39.
Very well blocked by our offensive line with Jewell coming through first and getting somewhat of a block, but the real credit goes to the line. The hole was made very, very well at the line.
10:40 to play, third quarter, 16-13 Decorah, first down and 10 for Decorah from the 39-yard line. Johnson left. Schwartz right, wing back left is Peter. I formation with Jewell and Johansson off play action. Qualley has time. Qualley throwing right side, going for Drew Schwartz. Dives, but can't get there. Palmer had the coverage near the 5-yard line. Second down upcoming.
Well, another pass play that Qualley just overthrew it a touch, and Schwartz was right there, left his feet to try to make a catch, and just a touch too long again by Qualley.
And it was a little bit of a pump and go. Give credit to the corner for West Delaware, Nick Kleisch, the man that bumped him off the route momentarily. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Receivers left and right, I formation. Wing right is Schwartz. Give to Josie right side. Hold on more. He's inside the 30. Keeps his balance, and down he goes. At the 31-yard line, Luke Palmer, Jake Voss, the man that brought him down. Gain of 8. 3rd and 2 for Decorah. Vikings 1 of 5 on third downs.
That's one of those runs by Jewell that he wasn't going to be denied. He really did a good job of keeping upright and still maintaining a good protection of the ball in his body for a nice 8-yard gain.
10-minute mark, third quarter, 16-13 Decorah. It's 3rd and 2 from the West Delaware 31. Football right or near side half mark. Receivers left and right, I formation. Give to Holt right side, runs up the middle, inside the 30, carries the pile forward and dragged back from the 26-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll mark him at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Josie Jewell providing the path once again. Travis Meisgeiger, the man that brought him down. Or led the charge, at least.
Good job there of a push up front, guys. That play, again, behind our power side. We talked about line of scrimmage play in the first quarter, went to Decorah. Second quarter, West Delaware. Decorah doing an outstanding job here of controlling that line of scrimmage here on this first drive. It's the second half.
1st and 10, 27-yard line. Breitenmeyer to their right near side. Tight end left is Peter. Wing back right is Schwartz. I with Josie and Holt. Off play action, Qualley with time. Looks to the left side. Can't find anybody open. Running to his left. Lost the pass towards the 10-yard line. Incomplete. Breitenmeyer, the intended receiver. He was blanketed by 3 orange and black jerseys. Luke Palmer was the man who had the best chance of catching the football. It's 2nd down and 10.
It appeared that we wanted to go to Jewel in the flat on a little flare pattern, but they covered that very well, and we gave Qualley enough time to buy time to throw downfield, but he was well covered by 3 black shirts.
2nd and 10 from the 26, 9:22 to play in the third, 16-13 Decorah. Receivers left and right, wing right, Swart, I formation in the backfield. Give to Josie up the middle, runs to the 20 and inside the 20, and down he goes. Near the 18-yard line, Jason Goebel, the man that brought him down. It is a gain of 8 on the play. Called 3rd down and 2 upcoming after a tough run from Josie Jewell.
Darren called a tough run by Josie. It was exactly that. Got hit initially about 2 to 3 yards after running through a nice hole by the offensive line, but that play was made by Josie on a tough, hard run.
3rd and 2 from the 18-yard line. Vikes 2 of 6 on 3rd downs. Receivers left and right. Wing right is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Here is the give to Josie. No, it's a Qualley keep left side. He runs to the 15, gets a block from Peter to the 10, runs to the 5 and dragged out of bounds. He'll mark him at the 6. Jake Voss, the man in on the stop. The belly keep works for the first time tonight, and it's 13 to the good and a 1st down for Decorah.
Well, that's what the respect of having yardage made by your fullback, and a good fake, a really good fake by Qualley into the fullback Jewel's gut, and pulled it out and ran around the left side for a really nice gain.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Peter to the right side, Johnson to the left. Wing back left is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Qualley under center. Peter takes the snap, gives to Josie, hit in the middle of the line, drags tacklers inside the 5 and all the way down to the 1-yard line. That 5 yards was all Josie Jewell. Brookhammer met him in the hole. Other guys came to assist, but Josie with some want-to a 2nd and goal at the 1.
Got to give Josie a lot of effort and credit there. He just ripped through a bunch of guys. That's something, though, you like to see, but you don't like to see, because that's sometimes where they can come in and rip the ball away, too.
2nd down and goal. About 1.5 yards out. Breitenmeyer left side, Peter to the right. Wing back left is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Qualley takes, sneaks it up the middle to the end zone. Touch. No signal yet, and finally a touchdown. The head linesman threw his hands up and says, oh, is it or not? The line judge came in, saw where the ball was, threw him up, and the Vikes take a 22-13 lead with 7:52 to play here in the 3rd quarter. I think Qualley might have audibilized there, Coach.
Well, I don't know. Whatever it was good because we scored. So, well done on our part.
81 yards, 12 plays, the first 10-plus play drive of the season for the Decorah Vikings. Josh Lee for the PAT. Kephart will snap it, and Pierce will hold it. Snap, spot, kick, up, and good. Josh now 20 of 21 on the PATs this year. 7:52 to play in the 3rd. It is a Decorah lead of 23-13. Let's take a break for Plan One Financial. Welcome back, everybody, to West Delaware. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right to restart the ball game. A nice drive to start the 2nd half for Decorah. A 81-yard, 12-play drive that took 4 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. Josh has put all of his kickoffs into the end zone to this point. Russell and Tutton back deep for West Delaware. And Josh Lee's kick is deep, and Tutton will catch it a yard deep in the end zone. So 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Well, offense did their job to start the 2nd half. Defense got something that they're not used to this year, a good rest to start the 2nd half. And by the way, 5 opening drives of the 2nd half for Decorah this year, 5 touchdowns.
Mr. Statman right here, Darren Swenson pulling out all the nuggets this week. Let's see if the defense can rise to the challenge here and get a stop and get the football back.
This is Vikings Radio 1240 KDEC Decorah. 1st and 10. West Delaware moving right to left. Dudak takes, or takes the handoff from Lamers, runs the left side, moves ahead across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Dustin Smith, the man that brought him down. Dudak, who had 162 yards in the first half, 2 of them for 150 for touchdowns, gets 5 on the first down play.
Well, he got a good help from number 54, the big left tackle.
Brokehammer.
Brokehammer really opened a nice hole, and that Dudak, he hits the hole quick.
So 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Lammers takes the snap, gives it to Dudak, right side, looks for a hole, and he is brought down near the 29-yard line. Gavin Nimrod, the man that brought him down. It is a gain of about 3.5. 3rd down, 2, call it, for West Delaware. 5 minutes into the second half. It's 23-13 Decorah.
Good job there by Gavin to come up in secondary run support and make a sure and a tackle on Dudak. Something we didn't see in the first half. Secondary coming up and making tackles, and Gavin did an outstanding job there.
3rd and 2 from the 30. West Delaware 0 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. 3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Lammers takes the snap, gives to Dudak left side, and he is brought down for a tackle for a loss. Austin Ashbacker brings him down at the 26-yard line. It's a loss of 2.
Very, very good job of Ashbacker getting off the block and getting around behind the ball carrier and bulldogging him down. So they've got a 4th and about 3.
From the 27-yard line, Lammers is in the shotgun. Now he will retreat. They'll send Josie back in a single safety. He'll move forward and get the kick away. Austin almost got the block, and that's a nice punt. Bounces at the 27-yard line. Josie takes it center of the field at the 16. Lost control of one tackler. Runs to the 20. Runs up the left side. Brought down near the 30-yard line, and a flag comes in late. Jewell returns the punt. The punt goes 57 yards. Jewell returns it 14, but don't think it's all going to count. 5:51 to play here in the 3rd quarter as Dennis Rima's crew will discuss things. 1st down and 10 it will be for Decorah. And illegal block against the Vikings. Vikings 4 penalties, 35 yards now for Decorah. So, 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Started the opening drive at the 19-yard line of the second half, and that led to a score. There's 5:51 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Decorah is up 23-13. Peter to the right side, Johnson to the left. Vikes moving on offense from left to right. Schwartz, the wing back on the left side of the line. Ball towards the far side of the field. Ball he takes, gives to Josie running up the middle. Gets bent back from Brokehammer near the 22-yard line. Meisgeiger also there. It's a gain of about 2 for Josie Jewell.
Well, he met Brokehammer again right in the hole, big number 54, and he's a tough man to move. So
2nd down upcoming with 5:23 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Split backs in the backfield. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peters. Split to the left side. Breitenmeyer. Give it a cross-buck play. Left side. Holt Johansson squeaks ahead across the 25 to near the 27-yard line. Going to mark him at the 28. He ends up getting 6, and it's 3rd down and short for Decorah.
Well, Holt slipped a little bit there. I think he maybe would have been closer to a 1st down if he wouldn't have slipped. But nonetheless, once again, good lead play there. Josie leading the way, and on that power side, doing a good job opening up a crease for Johansson to run through.
So 3rd down and 2 from the 28-yard line. Split backs to the backfield. Wing right is Schwartz. Split to the left side is Brett Johnson. Tight end right is Peter. Here is the give up the middle of Josie Jewell. 1st down and more across the 40 or the 30 to the 34-yard line. Quick blast to the fullback, Josie Jewell, tackled by Jake Voss. It's a gain of 6 yards.
Well, Josie again running very, very low to the ground, hard to get a hold of, and did a good job of picking up that 1st and 10.
4:29 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 23-13. The Vikings lead West Delaware Hawks. Receivers left and right. Split backs in the backfield. Wing left is Peter. Under center is Qualley. Drops back. Short drop. Throws the right side. Going for Drew Schwartz. Dives and can't get there. Timing just hasn't been there on the deep pattern tonight. Schwartz did have a step on the corner, Nick Kleisch, but it ends up being an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Well, Qualley got hit on the play as he released the football, and that might have had something to do with it. It was still a nicely thrown football. I thought Drew maybe gave up a little bit. I mean, he dove at the end, but he kind of stopped there, and him and Qualley and the other receivers just haven't been on the same page, as Darren alluded to.
Second down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Split backs in the backfield. Wing left to Schwartz. Split to the left side. Brayton Meyer. Give is to Josie. Blast play off left side across the 40 to the 42-yard line. It is a gain of 8. And Meisgeiger, the man that brought him down. Third down. Very manageable 3rd and 2 for Decorah, Coach.
Well, Josie really got a nice help at the line of scrimmage because nobody touched him until he got into the secondary. So a real good job of blocking.
So third down upcoming, 3rd and 2 from the 40-yard line, 3:40 to play, third quarter, 23-13 Decorah. Give is to Josie Jewell, powers up the middle, barrel walls across the 45 to the 46-yard line. And a first down, Meisgeiger, the man that brought him down, as the sprinkles continue to fall. It's a gain of 4 yards to a 1st and 10 for Decorah.
Well, they've been riding the coattails of Josie, just powering his way through the line, and really doing a good job as Josie running, but offensive line is also doing a good job giving him some creases to run through as well.
Josie 16 carries, 149 yards right now. First down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Receivers left and right, split backs to the backfield. Michael Peter right side, dropping a throw is Qualley. Qualley has plenty of time in the pocket. Whirls off to his right side. He's being chased now and wrestled down back at the 45-yard line. Wrestling him down on a nice defensive play was Adam McGreen, and he tells everybody about it afterwards. Gain of 0, 2nd and 10.
Well, he had our quarterback Qualley had heat on him pretty quick, and he evaded the first rusher, but number 24 ran him down for about a yard loss.
2:40 to play in the third, 23-13 Decorah. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Peter to the left side. Johnson to the right. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Wing back right is Schwartz. Give off the right side to Holt. Behind Josie's blocking. Runs to the 50 and lowers the shoulder. Brought down by Luke Palmer in front of the West Delaware bench at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Well, Holt bounced that out outside, and give West Delaware credit for good lateral pursuit, but not before Holt picked up 6 yards on a tough run after first initial contact. Holt did a good job to get extra yardage.
Decorah is 5 of 9 on third down conversions. 3rd down and 4 from the West Delaware 48-yard line. Football on the right or near side hash mark. Brayton Meyer to the right side. Wing back left is Schwartz. Tight end left is Peter. Split backs Josie and Holt. The pitch goes to Josie left side. Gets a block from Holt. Bounces left to the outside 40 and brought down. At the 39-yard line, it'll be a first down on a gain of 9 yards. Tyler Sherbring, the man that brought him down.
Again, our blocking on that quick pitch 8 around end to Jewell was solid. They helped him get the corner turned, and a nice team play.
So first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Minute and a half to play third quarter. 23-13 Decorah. From the 39-yard line, Qualley with an I formation. Give to Holt right side. Finds a gap inside the 30 and brought down at the 33-yard line. It was inside the 35 to the 33. Jason Goebel, the man that brought him down. It's a gain on the play of 6 yards.
Well, it's itch where it scratches right now, scratch where it itches right now, if I can say that right. It's just left and right, just power football, and good man-on-man, hat-on-hat blocking scheme, and Holt running hard, Josie running hard.
11th play of the drive, 2nd down and 5 from the 34-yard line. Receivers left and right, wing left, I formation in the backfield. Qualley takes the snap, has time, throws down the middle of the field, going for Michael Peter, makes the catch at the 2, to the end zone, touchdown! Michael Peter on the receiving end of the Jake Qualley touchdown pass. It's 29-13 Decorah with 46 seconds to play in the third.
It probably wasn't the best thrown ball that we've seen, Qualley, but it did get to the knee of the receiver, and give Peter credit. He picked the ball up probably just below his knee and was able to maintain control of it. A really nice catch on Michael Peters' part.
Josh Lee on for the PAT after the 80-yard, 11-play drive, and only the second drive this season that takes over 5 minutes. This year for Decorah, 5:05 on the clock. A flag comes down from the far side. The head linesman with the flag. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Decorah lined up offsides. 5 penalties, 40 yards tonight. Too many for Decorah. This will add a little bit to the degree of difficulty for the PAT. But Josh Lee is well within his range. Snap spot kick. It is up, and it is good. 30-13, 46 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Let's take a break for Bruning Rock Product. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right to restart the ball game. Vikes won the first quarter. Second quarter was won by West Delaware, but here in the third quarter, some good old-fashioned Decorah Viking football to take a 17-point lead. An 81-yard, 12-play drive, 4:08 off the clock, leading to a Jake Qualley touchdown run and a Qualley to Peter connection for 33 yards, capping off an 80-yard, 11-play drive, 5:05 off the clock. And we'll talk about those drives there for a moment after this kickoff. Peter's kick. This one going to be a little shorter, taken by Tutton at the 1. On the far side, hash mark to the 5 to the 10, opening to the 15, tripped up by Kyle Kane, finished off by Dustin Smith at the 21-yard line. So let's talk about those two drives, two things we wanted. A drive of more than 5 minutes, a drive of more than 5 plays, only one coming into tonight. We got them both on that last drive, and we've got two 10-plus play drives to start the second half, Coach.
I thought it was a really good drive because we kept the ball out of their hands for about half a quarter with that over 5+ minute drive and ended up with a good score.
First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Snap to Lammers, give to Dudek right side. Claps by Austin Ashbacker in the backfield at the 20-yard line. Austin Ashbacker coming from the right side, defensive tackle to bring down Dudek, who tried his offensive right, and it's a loss of 2.
Jeff has got it all here.
Well, you've read said Austin's name a few times here in the second half, and he's been disruptive, and that's exactly what we needed is can get back that line of scrimmage control, and right now Vikes doing it not only on the offensive side, defensive side here on the first possession.
Second down and 12 from the 20-yard line. Lammers takes the snap, has plenty of time, rushes on, chased by Ashbacker, sacked by Hubden. Ashbacker and Hubden will share the sack back at the 9-yard line. First pass pressure since the first drive of the game, Coach.
Really good pressure, one from each side, and Ashbacker and Hubden, and quarterback waited probably a little bit too long to really have any chance because we had him pinned up both sides. So really a good job on our part.
Fourth quarter coming, 30-13. Decorah on top. We'll take a break for Rockweiler Appliance and TV. 3rd and 21 for West Delaware from the 10-yard line as we start the fourth quarter, as West Delaware will move from left to right, trailing 30-13. The total offense, West Delaware with 242, Decorah with 326, and that was pretty much a 100-yard advantage for West Delaware at the halftime break. 3rd and 21 from the 10-yard line. Drop it to throw as Lammers steps up in his end zone, throws over the middle, incomplete through the fastball that Curley couldn't handle, covered by Osley over the middle near the 15-yard line. He would have been well short of a first down nonetheless, and it's fourth down upcoming. 2 3-and-outs from the defense to this point, Coach.
Both sides of the ball for us has responded well to start the second half. Third quarter was all Decorah, and we start the fourth quarter again with making them punt. We've done a really good job.
4th and 21 from the 10-yard line. It looks like West Delaware is actually going to be in a real punt formation this time, as the going back is Lammers now. It'll be Sweska and Jewell back deep, standing inside the 45-yard line. Snap back in good shape. He'll move forward, get the kick away. Down the far sideline, Brett Johnson actually at the 42. Runs to the 40. He runs to the 35. Moves ahead inside the 30 and gets knocked back from the 27-yard line by a cavalry of West Delaware defenders. So the punt that time goes 33 yards. A return on the play of about 15 as Johnson just catches and moves forward. 1st and 10 from West Delaware's 27-yard 27-yard line. 11:43 to play, 30-13 Decorah. John, you talked about it at halftime, the ability to respond to adversity, and we'll let you make that point here after this play as Josie and Holt split behind Qualley. Tight end left is Peter. Wing back right is Schwartz. Split to the right far side is Johnson. Qualley takes cross-buck play to Johnson off the right, or to Johansson, up the right side, moves to the 26 and gets bent back from there. At the top of the pile for West Delaware was T.J. Olson. Responding to adversity, and so far here in the second half, you got to give a passing grade to Decorah.
Yeah, you do. The first time they've really faced it all season, and give them credit right now. They're definitely controlling both lines of scrimmages on both sides of the football, and right there, Johansson did a pretty good job to pick and weave his way in for about a 3-yard gain off first down.
Dustin Smith and Johansson split behind Qualley. Wing back to the right is Schwartz. Here is given a counter to Schwartz, left side, finds an opening up the middle. He's to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone for the touchdown. Schwartz on the counter for 6. It's 36-13 Decorah with 10:58 to play.
Well, it was a counter sweep, which is a double handoff, and we had them all flowing with the first movement of the first handoff, and it was rather easy for the left counter sweep 6 to waltz into the end zone.
27 yards, 2 plays, 47 seconds off the clock. Josh Lee will try to remain perfect on the PATs here on the night. Peter Kephart will snap it, and Bryce Pierce will hold it. With 10:58 to play here in the fourth quarter, we'll swing gate into formation from the left hash mark. Snap, spot, kick. It is up. It is good. It is 37-13 Decorah with 10:58 to play. We'll take a timeout for the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate. 10:58 to play. Vikes have outscored West Delaware 21-0 here in the second half and lead it by a 37-13 margin. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right. He's put all but one of his kickoffs in the end zone. It was a Drew Schwartz touchdown. Josie Jewell has 2 touchdowns. Qualley involved in a couple tonight on a touchdown run and a touchdown pass to Michael Peter, and Andy Hubden with a safety to start the scoring in this ball game. Josh Lee will kick off from right to left to restart the ball game. Second half just dominated by Decorah on both sides of the ball. As Lee will kick off, it will go deep, and Tutton will let it fall 2 yards deep into the end zone. So Decorah up 37-13, and the defense back out onto the field with 10:58 to play.
Josh did another good job there, guys. We've been kind of spoiled. I know we say this time and time again, but we've been kind of spoiled with good kickers, and Josh is another one there. As you mentioned, just doing a great job booming that thing into the end zone.
West Delaware moving left to right offensively. Curley will go to the right side. Demmer off to the left. Wing back left is Voss. Tight end right side is Goebel. Lammers will be in the pistol, and Dudak will be behind him. Lammers takes the snap, off play action, rolling to his left side. Fires downfield, catch made by Voss, who loses his footing and goes down to an knee. At the 27-yard line, Dustin Smith had the coverage. It is a gain of 7 yards, and I'd expect West Delaware to probably be airing it out here, Coach.
Well, Lammers does a good job rolling away from his throwing side. He rolled to the left and threw that ball accurate on the run for a nice 7-yard gain.
2nd and 3 from the 27. Receivers left and right, 2 tight ends. Here is the give to Dudak left side. First down and more, out across the 30 and wrestled down by Dustin Smith and James Osley to the 37-yard line. Dudak a gain of 10 yards and a first down upcoming. 10:21 to play.
Well, Dudak, the kid just runs hard. He's a slippery back, and good point of attack hold there on their left side of their offensive line gave him some room as well.
3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Lammers in the shotgun, takes the snap, has plenty of time. He'll fire the right side, catch made by Curley at the 40. Tries an inside cut, and down he goes at the 43-yard line. James Osley brought him down. It is a gain of 6.
And again, a very accurate throw on the quarterback Lambert's part. The receiver just sat down at about 5 yards, and the ball gets there quick enough that it's hard to close by the defensive secondary to get back to the ball and the ball carrier.
2nd and 4 from the 43. 3 receiver set, 2 left, 1 right. Goebel the tight end, right side of the line. Snap to Lammers, give to Dudak, left side, tripped up, but falls forward out across the 45 to the 48-yard line. It'll be a first down. Dustin Smith in on the stop, a gain of 5 yards.
Well, look like his tires are going to be flat in the backfield, but as Coach mentioned in the first half, he's got some stability to be able to keep up, and he stayed up right there and picked up the first down.
9:30 to play, 37-13 Decorah. First down and 10 for West Delaware from the 48. Drive to throw is Goebel, or Lammers. Lammers with plenty of time, throws the right side, catch made by Goebel, open in the zone at the 40 and brought down between the numbers and the hash mark on the near side at the 35-yard line. Osley on the stop. Goebel a little slow and getting up as well, and it's a gain of 17 yards.
Another throw.
Go ahead, Coach.
Another
It's
throw
Curley, I'm sorry.
by Lambers that was about as accurate as you could ask it to be, right above the belt, under the numbers, right directly where it should be, and just a very well thrown ball.
Curley, the man that's injured. Doug Winkowitz, the head coach, as well as a couple of trainers out there for West Delaware. And Curley was in the vicinity. I thought at first it was Goebel, the man that went down, but Curley is the man that is down on the play, John.
Well, that's Wankowitz's stepson, and from my vantage point, what I saw was as Curley was trying to be downfield blocking, and I believe one of the Decorah defenders, kind of one of those situations where he got pushed into the play, he was ahead of the play, and he got pushed in, and it was kind of one of those blindsided things where he got toppled over and kind of had his knee buckle underneath him, so hopefully he's okay. But just kind of one of those deals where you're standing flat-footed and have the play come underneath you. And
first down at 10, 35-yard line, 9:20 and counting in the ball game. Decorah leading 37-13. They've outscored West Delaware 21-0 here in the second half. 3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Goebel the tight end, right side of the line. Lammers in the pistol. Dudak behind him. Dudak gets the call, left side, inside the 35, and hit hard, and down he goes. James Osley. The big hit by Big Daddy to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
Both linebackers, Osley with the first real good solid hit, and then Jewell helping finish him off. So that's what you like to see, is the lineman giving those linebackers opportunities to get to the ball carrier.
Sean Truan at the right defensive tackle now, and McKinley McCabe is at the nose guard. 2nd and 7 from the 32. Lammers with plenty of time off play action, throwing down the center of the field. Picked off! Drew Schwartz with the pick inside the 5-yard line at the 2. They were trying to hit Demmer on a post pattern to the end zone. The ball was underthrown. Read well on the release by Drew Schwartz, and he comes up with the pick.
Well, Drew was there, but he had to make an athletic grab to get it, guys. He went up high and got that thing at its highest point, and Lammers underthrew that football there. Looked like the post was open, but good coverage there by the Vikes. Good job by Drew.
So first down and 10 for Decorah at the 30 or at the 3-yard line. Qualley with Johansson and Jewell behind him. Give to Jewell right side out across the 5 to near the 9. Boss, the man that brought him down. It's a gain of 6 yards.
We've done a real good job this second half of helping our backs move the football real consistently. There was a hole again, and of course Jewell's going to make some extra on his own almost every carry, so a real good team play again.
So 2nd and 4 from the 9-yard line, 8-minute mark, third quarter, 37-13 Decorah. Breitenmeyer to the left side, wing back right is Schwartz, split backs Josie and Holt, tight end right side is Peter. Qualley takes, gives to Josie off the right side, out across the 15 to near the 17-yard line. It'll be a first down and a gain of 8 yards as Josie Jewell just becoming a workhorse tonight, and we'll get his stats here momentarily. But he's probably had more touches in tonight's game than he's had all season to this point.
What I love about that play, guys, I'm watching Austin Ashbecker block. He's blocking 5 yards down the field still, and the play's progressing.
19 rushes, 172 yards for Josie Jewell on the night. First down and 10, 17-yard line. Vikes up 37-13. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson left side. Nice kick-out block from Osley. He'll move inside that block up the center of the field across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Brought down on the play by Kleisch. It's a gain of 10, and the Vikes will move this, or a gain of 9 as they mark his knee 3 down at the 26. So a second down and 1 upcoming, but a well-executed team football again there, Coach.
Yeah, very nice total team play of getting the ball carrier through the line with a lot of steam, and then the ball carrier running hard. So we've really got a great amount of fun going on right now with our team really keeping these guys on their heels.
As old Johansson with an equipment or blood, so coming into the lineup will be Gavin Nimrod. Vikes with 336 yards rushing tonight, 376 of total offense. They only had 165 in the first half. Second down and 1 from the 26-yard line. Receivers left and right, Peter right and Meyer to the left. Wing back left is Sweska. Give to Josie right side on a cutback move to the middle across the 30 and knocked back from the 31-yard line. Knocked back. He was dragged down immediately after the whistle was blown after Josie led up. Leading the charge was Olson, but a gain of 5 and Josie Jewell becoming that workhorse tonight. People have been talking, Josie hasn't gotten enough work. Well, the first 4 games, him getting 18 touches allows him to have a game like tonight, John.
It does, and allows him, A, to get other guys carries, but then B, when you really need him, he's coming through here.
First and 10, 31-yard line, 6.5 to play, 37-13 Decorah. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie, picks his hole off the right side, runs ahead across the 35 and moves to the 38-yard line. Gang tackled there. First contact was Muller. It's a gain of 7 yards for Josie Jewell. Did most of it on his own that time, Coach.
Yeah, where the ball was meant to be run, there wasn't a hole, so he bounced it out, and as Darren called it, he did all 6 or 7 yards basically without any help.
Second and 3 from the 38-yard line. Vikes have controlled the clock big time here in the second half. To the left side, Breitenmeyer. Wing back left is Sweska. Tight end right is Peter. Nimrod and Josie in a split back tandem. Pitch goes to Johansson back into the game. Up the far sideline across the 40 to the 45 and ridden to the far sideline at the 48-yard line. Nick Fleisch, the man that brought him down. It'll be a first down on a gain of 10 yards on the quick pitch to Holt Johansson.
Well, we've been causing all kinds of interference. It doesn't matter which side it's been, guys. And that time, the pull play where you quick pitch, pull Osley and Josie out there, and they've just caused all kinds of havoc here in the second half, blocking, and then Johansson's run hard as well. You got to give him credit too.
So, first down and 10 from the 48-yard line for Decorah. Split backs in the backfield, split to the left side is Johnson. The give off the left side to Josie Jewell. Started left, cut it back a hole to the right, moves ahead to the 47-yard line, brought down along the far side hash mark by Zach Muller. It's a gain of 5 yards.
Well, it appeared the ball was meant to be run to the offensive center's left, but there wasn't any running room there, so Josie ran laterally behind the line of the blockers all the way over to the right till almost the off-tackle hole and picked up 5 yards.
Josie has left the ball game, 22 carries, 189 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dustin Smith and Holt Johansson split behind Qualley on a 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. Give to Johansson. He'll fall forward as he ran behind the blocking of center Peter Kephart, brought down by Brookhammer and Meisgeiger amongst others at the 45-yard line. It is a gain of 2. 4.5 to play in this one. It is 37-13 Decorah.
Well, good hard run. Wasn't a whole lot of room up front. They didn't give him much. West Delaware still hand fighting up front, and give Johansson credit, though, for turning those legs and picking up extra yardage.
3rd and 3 from the 45-yard line, 37-13 Decorah on top. Qualley takes the snap, keeps it on the belly, right side, gets a block from Sweska, turns up the sideline across the 40s, and out of bounds he goes at the 40-yard line. Muller, the man that brought him down. It's a gain of 5 as the belly works for the second time they've called it tonight. And it's first down for Decorah, and the offensive line and the starters leaving the ball game and getting a well-deserved round of applause on that far sideline for Decorah. Bryce Pearson is now in at quarterback, Coach.
An entire second offensive unit. I think it's all 11 new guys.
Yep. Sean Troon is over the football. Split to the left side will be Dylan Henning. Nimrod and Smith will be in the backfield. On a wing back to the right side, I believe that is Rohrer right now, or that's Dustin Carey. As the give goes up the middle to the fullback, Dustin Smith. He is knocked back from the 37-yard line. It is a gain of 1 on the previous play. Up front for Decorah right now, they will have Nick Gosling at the quick tackle. At the quick guard position is Hamilton. Sean Truan is at the center right now. And over on that power side, I believe it's McKinley McCabe and Josh Carlin. 2nd and 8, call it, from the 37-yard line with 3:10 to play, as we'll send John Carlson down to the sideline. Pierce takes the snap, gives up the middle to Michael Savarov, and he tried to hurdle the pile and gets knocked back from the 25-yard line.
Not a good idea what our running back tried to do. Go up and over. About the only time you really coach that is within 1 yard of the touchdown on the goal line to try. You can get hurt pretty easily trying what he did.
3rd and 5 from the 35-yard line. Kyle Kane is the tight end on the right side of the line right now. 3rd and 5 from the 35. Pierce under center, takes the snap, gives to Sam Johnson right side, moves ahead inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. It's Josh Carlin on that power side, as well as McKinley McCabe right now, giving the credit where the credit is due. Decorah had to play the full 4 quarters tonight, and most of all, they were facing a little adversity at halftime, and they handled it well, Coach.
Oh, we've played a really good second half. We've outplayed West Delaware in all parts of the game in the second half.
After the previous run, it's a 4th down and about 3 from the 33-yard line. Johnson and Suvarov in the backfield. Price with a long count line and keeps it on the belly. Right side, turns upfield 30. He's to the 25-20, up the sideline and goes out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 17-yard line, so Pierce will keep it and get the first down on the gain of 16. So first down and 10 from that point. So 1:38 to play in this one, 37-13. The Vikings led 16-13 at the halftime break and scored 21 here in the second half. Qualley a touchdown run, a Qualley to Peter 33-yard touchdown run, and a Drew Schwartz 25-yard counter sweep 6. Coach is leaving the press box to our left. Adam Riley and Jeff Friedoff as Pierce gives to Johnson. Barrel walls up left guard ahead to the 14-yard line. Johnson's able to get 3 on the play. 2nd down upcoming.
Actually, not a bad job of blocking at where we wanted to run the ball. We had a pretty good hole right there. It just closed down real quickly.
And coming into the lineup now for Decorah is Sean Denning. He'll be the wingback, or he'll be the X, and Dustin Carey will be the wingback in this set. Offensive line still the same, as Bryce Pierce will go up into a victory formation. And Pierce will be going down to one knee here. And the Vikes will have to do that probably once more, and that'll be that. A good second half, and overall, a good victory. It's the first test this year, in all reality, for this Vikings team, and a tough place to play. A great second half, and Decorah will come out with a victory and move to 5-0 on the season. As Pierce, in a tight formation, goes down to one knee in less than 25 seconds off the clock, and that's going to be that. The Vikings will move to 5-0 on the season with a 37-13 victory over West Delaware tonight, outscoring the Hawks 21-0 here in the second half after a close competitive ball game in that first half. 37-13, the Vikings get the victory and faced a little adversity at halftime, and were able to handle it as we talked about here. And actually, let's take a break here and take our final break for Hubden Oil and for Vicks Heating and Plumbing. Some of the stats here in tonight's ball game as we await John Carlson on the sideline with Coach Post. Vikes 434 yards of total offense, and that's almost 300 in the second half alone. West Delaware with 290. Vikes 394 yards rushing, 40 passing. West Delaware with 182 rushing and 108 passing. Time of possession tonight, 31-36 for Decorah, and West Delaware with 16-24. Let's go down to John.
Right, down here on the sideline with Coach Post. And Coach, come down here at Brownfield anytime you can come down here and get a victory. It's always a good thing.
Yes, this is a war zone down here. It's a fun place to play. The crowd's right on top. You can't hear out here. I mean, you can't hear anything. I'm getting old anyway. I can't hear. But it's when people yelling, you can't hear what's going on. And so some of the guys didn't hear what's happening at various different times. But it's really a fun. It was a fun game. It was a game that we expected down here, playing on this type of a field in these conditions. The guys just did awesome. I was really, really impressed. We got our backs put to the wall at halftime, right before half, that second quarter. Got our backs put to the wall, and, we talked to them, and that was what we talked to them about halftime was composure. Talked to them about, being able to adjust and not overcompensate, but just keep playing our type of game, and they bought into it, and they did an excellent job the second half.
And you talked about that second half, winning the battle of the trenches. Is there any adjustments you made at halftime, or was it just simply settling down and each person doing their job?
More so settling down and doing their job. We just, Coach Riley and Coach Rollinger and stuff we talked about, and you showed them a few adjustments. Not really, just mainly just doing what we've already kind of talked to them about, just settling them down and doing what we're going to do. And they did an excellent job. The main thing is just getting them. I can't reiterate enough about the fact that you've got to be under, you can't get yourself out of composure, out of your normal nature of how you do things. And our guys got a little uptight there at the end of the second quarter, and it really caused them to make some foolish mistakes, and they cost us. And so, but they settled down at halftime. We talked to them and got them settled down, and it turned out very nice.
Well, we appreciate your time, and another good win. Just keep on rolling away with next week against Vinton Shellsburg. We'll look forward to talking to you after that one.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, and we'll give her our best shot here as we go into this one, and thank all the crowd and everybody that has been supporting us so far. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right.